been thinking these last couple of weeks about some really big things. Mountains, space. But I went for a walk on the beach the other day and I saw some little things. In fact, I saw a whole lot of little things, because when you think about it, sand is just billions of teeny, teeny, tiny little rocks. And then it got me thinking, I wonder what little things live in the sea.
I know some.
Of course you do, Johnny. Now, I don't mean microscopic things like bacteria that you can't actually see.
I know some really cute things, Debbie, that I think you'd really like. They're tiny, but not really tiny.
Good. Go on then, share a bit of your vast general knowledge.
Well, there's a little fish called the pink-eyed goby, and he only grows to be about 2.5 centimetres long. And look, he's see-through, except for those yellow bits in the middle. Those are his organs. How cool is that, hey?
His organs? Do you mean where he digests his food and stuff? Anyway, he is very cute.
But not as cute as the octopus WOLFI. Look how little he is. And he's also see-through. It's the world's smallest octopus. Unless, of course, there's another one that's smaller that they haven't been able to see yet. He weighs less than a gram, and he also grows to only about 2.5 centimetres.
Oh, isn't it good, Johnny, that God didn't just design great big things like galaxies. He also designed teeny tiny things, cute things like octopus WOLFI. And he went to the trouble of putting in little tiny patterns and bright coloured eyes and bright coloured stomachs.
Yes, and it reminds me to stop and notice the tiny things more often.
Yes, and it reminds me that God cares about the little things. I noticed something else small on my walk on the beach the other day. Let me show you.
Is that a tiny lifeboat? Oh no, somebody must be missing it. Maybe they'll be watching this disassembly and remember that they dropped it on the beach, and they'll rush out and be reunited with their little lost lifeboat.
Right, or maybe the tide will wash it away.
Oh, Debbie, you should have rescued it. Imagine being able to say that you rescued a rescue boat.
Rescue a rescue boat. I was thinking that Christians believe that God came to rescue us, not with a lifeboat, but by sending his son, Jesus. And he thinks that we are worth paying a massive price for, even if we feel small or insignificant. In fact, God doesn't really like it if we feel big and important. He likes it when we put others ahead of ourselves and be humble. King David, he got rescued once before he was king, rescued from another king who was chasing after him. And he wrote a song that's recorded in the Bible a long time ago. Let me just show you in my little Bible here. It says in Psalm 18, verse 27, David wrote this: "You save the humble, but you humble those who are proud." Let's finish by having a look at some pictures of the seashore and listening to these words from Sarah.
There are so many grains of sand on the shore, millions and millions, so small we don't notice each separate one. But each one has been on a journey, starting as a stone and being rough and tumbled by the sea over and over until it becomes smooth and tiny, taking its place with the others to make a beautiful beach. There are millions and millions of people in the world, each of us on a journey. Sometimes our lives feel like rough and tumble. Sometimes they feel like a gentle lapping sea. Thank you, God, that you created everything, even the things that are so small we can't see them at all. Thank you that you care just as much for the smallest things as you do for the really, really big things. Thank you that you see, hear and care about everything in this wonderful world you have made.